He looks like he owns credit. Oh my gosh. Man like Arthur from Batman.
Namaste, dzień dobry, assalamu alaikum, ciao, konnichiwa, bonjour, hola, ciao, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Ken at 10, how are you? I hope you're well. The big news, did you hear Michael Gove this morning in LBC? He made it very clear and explicit that they're going to kick the EPC grade C requirement for landlords into the long grass. We don't yet know what the time frame is on this, but we do know definitely they're kicking it into the long grass. He was very explicit about relaxing the timeline for landlords to comply with that. So it'd be really interesting to see what comes next from that. But it certainly is something that we predicted quite a while back, saying that there's no way landlords are going to be able to make this, and it will force landlords to sell. And I think on top of interest rates and Section 24 and everything else, he's realized, smelt the coffee, woken up that actually this is not going to go down well. So it's good news for landlords, really, but we'll wait to see the finer detail as it comes through. Also, something that happened this week, I really didn't mention late last week, was that our very own Network Auctions, you may know we partner with Network Auctions, and our very own Richard Worrell is now the president of NAVA. That's the National Association of Valuers and Auctioneers, and it is the body that governs auctions in the UK. And our very own Richard Worrell, top man, and we're very proud that he's made it there and is the top man when it comes to auctions in the UK. And it's a great honor that he's been chosen, but also well-deserved. The guy knows everything. What he doesn't know isn't worth knowing. And that's why, if you're looking for auctions, where you should come. So if you're thinking of auctioning your property, you're currently on the market, not sure whether auctions are a good or a bad thing, then you can't do any better than come here. That's for sure. I guarantee you that. So do chat to us about auctions if it's something that's on your mind. And certainly it's a great backstop if you're worried about the market. If you don't sell, will there be other options? Auctions are always a great backstop, and they're always there for our clients. Apart from that, it's a lovely day here in Norbury today. A few valuations coming in as well, which we thank you for. Thanks very much. We're always grateful for that. Don't forget the podcast, which is getting some good downloads this week as well. Really good traction. We're going to do another one this week on Friday as always. But if you haven't checked it out before, please do have a look. And thanks to those of you that have commented kindly on it. And it's really is gaining some ground now. I'm quite surprised of how it's picking up. But yeah, so as far as the market's concerned, it's a bit quieter now. You'd expect that, wouldn't you? Mid-July. Kids are on holiday. Mums and dads are off. Many are overseas. Hopefully not in Greece. Oh my gosh, feel sorry for the people there of Rhodes and Corfu. Absolutely terrible scenes out there. And if you're out there, my heart goes out to you. I hope you can get back safe and quickly. I can't believe they're still actually sending people out as well. Seems strange, doesn't it? But inflation-wise, let's hope we get that under control soon. Something I noticed as well today. You know, the inflation rate in Spain is currently running at 2%. 2%. And yet here we are in the UK running at 10, unbelievable. Well, 7.9 or 8.9, whoever you want to believe, depending on where you're looking. But my point is that they're not controlling interest rates by huge interest rate rises, and yet they've still got lower inflation. So the wheel's fallen off somewhere, and it may not just be about interest rates. It could be about other things. Who knew? Wait and see what happens there. But it's really, really intriguing to see how countries without jumping interest rates very high are still managing to have low inflation. And it goes to show that, to a degree, what a blunt instrument interest rate rises are when it comes to trying to control inflation, although it appears the only one the government's got. So thanks for watching, as always. Good news about Gove. We know now for sure that's happening. You'll hear it first as soon as it becomes known what the new time frame is. I suspect it will be some way off in the future as far as that's concerned. He's also talking about some incentives for first-time buyers. Now, this is interesting. I always say you can never underestimate the importance of government when it comes to house prices and what happens. And I think there's some sort of first-time buyer incentives coming along shortly, which may be a game changer for first-time buyers. We'll see. But certainly, the government needs to do something to stay in power. And I think they're going to clutch at some desperate housing measure straws. Unfortunately for them, we've seen them change housing minister virtually every year and make some very, very bad decisions as far as housing is concerned. So I'm not so sure or convinced or confident that they'll be great, but they'll certainly be dangling the carrot in one way or another ahead of the election. We'll keep you advised as to what that is and when it is. Until then, if you think of selling and you want some advice, or indeed if you're thinking of letting, we have no stock. Literally everything we take on, we let. It's not as easy as some think. It is very much a matter of taking a lot of calls and making sure we get the very best quality for our landlords. So if you're thinking of renting and you're not sure where to go with that, have a chat with us. We're the experts. We've been doing it for over 30 years. We can advise you properly. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, and if you can, your family and friends. Ciao.